me to what you think.
What is up, guys? In today's video, we will be talking about former Ohio State star Keita Diop and what he is doing in the NBA right now. If you love college basketball, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy these type of videos, be sure to check out my playlist of them in the description below. Now let's get started with today's video. Keita Diop was born in Sacramento, California, but moved to Illinois at a young age. He spent his days playing basketball at the local rec center, pretending to be NBA players such as Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant. Keita went on to become a really good basketball player and was poised to be a high-level prospect. He went to high school in Norma, Illinois, where he averaged 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. He became a finalist for Illinois Mr. Basketball, but Jahlil Okafor took home the award. As a recruit, he was a borderline 5-star recruit and had a lot of offers, but Ohio State had always seemingly been the frontrunner. Keita joined a recruiting class headlined by 5-star recruit D'Angelo Russell and 4-star recruit Jae'Sean Tate, and Keita Diop was now a Buckeye. Under head coach Thad Matta, Ohio State was expected to be mediocre. D'Angelo Russell exploded and became one of the nation's best players, and Ohio State was a tournament team. They ended up making to the NCAA tournament as a 10 seed, where they beat the 7-seeded VCU Rams in the first round, but got killed by the number 2 seed Arizona in the second round. On the season, Keita only played about 9 minutes a game, and his season high was 14 points against Rutgers. He averaged 3.8 points, 2 rebounds, and half a block for his freshman year. In his second season, Keita would have to face adversity, and it would come in the form of his brother. One night back in Norma, Illinois, his brother Kai had suddenly collapsed on the floor and was unresponsive for close to 5 minutes. Thankfully, an AED saved his life and found an undetected genetic heart condition. Now Keita would face his second tragedy. His basketball career was now in danger. He would thankfully get tested and cleared, but it was a tough time for the family. He would now be playing for both himself and his brother. It showed on the court as Keita's role expanded with the team, and he scored in double figures 23 times on the year. His best stretch was the end of non-conference play as he scored in double figures in 6 straight games. By the end of the season, Ohio State was 19-12 at 11-7 in the Big Ten. They would need a good run in the Big Ten tournament to make the NCAA tournament. They beat Penn State in the first round, but proceeded to get demolished by Michigan State in their next game, and the NIT ended up being their fate. In the NIT, they beat Akron, but lost to Florida in a somewhat disappointing season. It wasn't disappointing for Keita though. On the year, he averaged 11.8 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, and even a block a night while starting all 33 games. Big expectations were on Keita going into his junior year, but it was cut short after only 9 games due to a stress fracture. Ohio State went on to go 17-15 and missed any type of postseason action. After the year, Thad Matta was fired, and the program was scrambling for answers. Ohio State finally found their man in Butler's Chris Holtmann, and he became their next head coach. The Buckeyes returned Diop, CJ Jackson, Micah Potter, and Jae'Sean Tate, but were expected to finish in the bottom half of the Big Ten. Ohio State struggled to begin the season, dropping games to Gonzaga, Clemson, and Butler, but once again Keita took control of the team. It was going to be a different season. They started off 9-0 in Big Ten play, with wins over Michigan and Iowa and number 1 Michigan State. They lost their first game of Big Ten play off a Penn State buzzer beater, but they bounced back for 4 straight wins, including a road victory at number 3 Purdue. They lost to Penn State again and Michigan to finish at 15-3 in Big Ten play, but Keita would score 20-plus points in 8 Big Ten games and would even drop 35 against Illinois. They lost to Penn State for the 3rd time in the first round of the Big Ten tournament, but they still became a 5 seed in the NCAAs. They defeated Mike Daum and the 12-seeded South Dakota State Jackrabbits in the first round, but lost a close rematch to the number 4 seed Gonzaga, and their magical season was over. After the season, Keita won Big Ten Player of the Year and became a second-team All-American. On the year, he averaged 19.8 points, 8.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.6 blocks, and a steal a night while shooting 48% from the field. Keita was said to possess great height and length for an NBA forward, but concerns over his ball handling skills and overall ability to transition to the NBA were main concerns among scouts, but most saw him as a late first-round pick nevertheless. People were somewhat shocked when he was passed up and taken on with the 48th overall pick to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Many people believe the reason he fell was because of the strong number of wings in the class, but nonetheless, some believed he could be the steal of the draft. Keita joined first-round pick Josh Okogie and was expected to be the backup to Andrew Wiggins at the 3, but it didn't quite work out like that. Keita made his NBA debut on October 26th against the Bucks and recorded 1 rebound in his minutes. He wouldn't score in double figures until March and scored his career-high 18 points the following night against the Knicks. For his rookie season, Keita played in 30 games, started 3, and averaged 5 points, 3 rebounds, and half a block while shooting 42% from the field. So far in 2019, Keita is playing close to 20 minutes a game and has even started a couple. In November, he had his best stretch of games where he scored in double figures for 4 straight games, including a new career-high 22 points against the Suns. In 2019, he is averaging 6.9 points, 2.6 rebounds, and half an assist. I really don't know what kind of role Keita Diop will play for the Timberwolves in the future, but he has shown the ability to stretch the floor, play good defense, and finish around the rim, and there's always a space in the league for a player of that caliber. Overall, I really enjoyed watching Keita Diop blossom into a college basketball superstar, and it's nice to see that he's even still around in the league and actually has hope moving forward. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment down in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys again soon for my next video, and until then, peace.